have such sights to show you.
Some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Get your reservation at Georgia now, you fucking stupid bastard!
Fuck the prime time, bitch!
Fucking nuts.
Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? It's me, Ryan.T here, and I was supposed to record this video yesterday, making it Friday Night Horror Theater. So I'm recording it today, which will make it Saturday Night Horror Theater! Alright guys, let me take you down a little trip to a time I like to call the 80s. Let me set the stage for you. Cocaine and Michael Jackson are the most popular thing in the world. That's all you need to know.
That doesn't sound right.
Boom! Alright guys, today we're going to be reviewing Critters!
Critters. They bite.
For those of you who aren't aware, Critters is a movie that came out in 1986, and it's a product of that time. Star Wars was popular at that time, so like the film incorporates like elements of like space travel and like alien races and like a war that's going on. They propose that there's this group of aliens in space that are at war with these critters, or as they call them, krites. And it should have been really stupid and corny and just like cheesy, and don't get me wrong, it is really corny and cheesy, but it's the goose cheese. It's whenever you go to H-E-B and you walk in, H-E-B for my non-Texas people would be like Walmart or Kroger's or whatever the fuck y'all shop at. Anyways, let me get back to my joke. You're fucking up my joke with me having to over-explain it. Anyways, go back 5 seconds. It's the kind of cheese where you walk into H-E-B and you're just like, give me some of that Gouda, or that Munster, or some of that Parmigiano. It's good cheese. It's the good cheese. The film, like I said, it starts off like a space type battle. We meet our two semi-main characters, or like they're the heroes of the film, and it shows that they're these kind of like booger looking dudes. They look like they have like a booger on their head, but they can like transform, and the transformation is pretty cool. They use these awesome 80s effects where it's like they turn from like a booger head to like a skull and then to like some pop star that they see on TV. There's this character in Critters that I don't know if he was a real person in the 80s, because I highly doubt it. His name's Johnny Steele. Man, I wish I had a name like that. Johnny Steele would be like the coolest fucking name to have ever. Like, you can't be a loser if your name is Johnny Steele. Like, you can't be like some bum off the street if your name is Johnny Steele. You know what I mean? Like, you can't grow up with a name like Johnny Steele and then become like a gas station attendant. You know what I mean? Like, hey, whatever happened to Johnny Steele? He works over there at the fucking Stripes. Like, what? What the fuck, Johnny Steele? Get your act together. Anyways, I'm getting like sidetracked. The film also stars a family, which it centers mostly around the family, and these critters, they crash land on Earth, and for some reason they only want to terrify this one 80s suburban like white family. I don't know why, but that's just how things worked in the 80s. So it's a very localized attack. Like, they're only attacking like that house, because I assume that the only reason that they're only attacking the house is because that there's only a certain number of critters, and I guess they want to like inhabit that house, so it could become like an incubation thing. Or maybe I'm just looking too much into it and they only did that because it'd be too expensive to move them to like a city setting. Whatever the case may be, it was fun. It was cool. They had a lot of practical effects, which I missed. I don't know why they don't do that more nowadays in movies. Now it's just pure CGI. This film did have CGI, but it was very minimal. I want to say like 80% practical effects, and like the rest of the percent, because I'm stupid and I don't know how to do math, was like CGI. So like 20% CGI. That saved this movie, to be honest with you. That added a lot to the character and to why I like this film. Like, it really worked because the critters, the bad guys of the movie, were like puppets. Like, they were puppets, like puppeteered animatronic puppets. You could tell they looked exactly like something you would see on Sesame Street, or like or Gremlins. The Gremlins is a perfect film to compare this movie to. Critters is like the B version of Gremlins. Like, it's kind of like you could go to McDonald's, but you're gonna go to Burger King because Burger King's a lot closer. You know what I mean? It's like that. Does that analogy work for you guys? I don't know. I'm making a lot of weird analogies today, guys. I'm making a lot of food analogies. I think I'm hungry. I think I need to eat. Anyways, I'm getting like really sidetracked with this review, but long story short, Critters, it's a fun movie. It's a very enjoyable 80s movie, and it could have been really shitty. It could have been another Troll 2. Do not remind me of Troll 2. Let's just move past that. If you haven't seen my review on Troll 2, go onto my channel after you finish watching this and put on your sexiest dress and get a nice bottle of rosé wine and watch my video of Troll 2. Alright, go ahead and do that. Going back to the fucking thing that I was supposed to be talking about in this video, Critters. It was an enjoyable film. I really enjoyed it. I liked the practical effects. I liked the acting in the movie. The movie had it wasn't good acting by any stretch of the imagination, but it was believable acting. Like, I believe these people were a family, and the way that the brother and sister interacted was cool. It was like how me and my sister interact. You know, you fight, you have little dumb shit that you do to each other, and for all intents and purposes, it's a harmless, good, fun, corny 80s movie. If I had to rate it, which this movie doesn't really need a rating, you're either gonna love it or hate it or just not gonna watch it. You know what? I gotta give it like a hard 6-incher. I know that might be like not a great review, not a great score for it or whatever, but I feel like a 6 it's fair. It's fair. It's Critters, for Christ's sakes. It's a movie about balls of shit with hair and teeth that go around terrorizing a family. You're not gonna expect like them to reinvent the fucking wheel, so to speak. So yeah, guys, if you like this review of Critters, I'm kind of thinking about reviewing 2, 3, and 4 because there's 3 more movies in the series, and then I was thinking about tackling another string of 80s horror films that are kind of like Critters and Gremlins called The Ghoulies. So if you're interested in me reviewing The Ghoulies and the rest of the Critters series, or if you just want to see me review something else that's horror related, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Call me on my phone. Send me some nudes on Snappy Chat. And who says Snappy Chat? That was stupid, Ryan. Don't ever say that again. Alright guys, I'm Ryan.T, and remember, you bring the popcorn because I'll be bringing the movie. Yeah, I'm trying that new thing out. I don't know if it's that good. Let me know, guys, if you like that new catchphrase.